The second largest apartment complex in the Twin Cities is up for sale, leaving its residents in limbo. And it's going to stay that way through the end of the year. The nonprofit housing developer Aon is looking to sell Huntington Place apartments. There's more than 800 units at the complex and about 2,500 residents. It's got rent restrictions, keeping it affordable for low-income residents. Aon has cash problems and the property is at risk of foreclosure. The city of Brooklyn Park lent Aon about $3.5 million, but they can't afford to pay it back. Aon is asking the city to forgive the loan so they can sell to a new owner that will keep rent affordable. But some council members don't think the buyer is being transparent.
I think my concern is what type of partner are they getting into it with when they don't answer these basic questions.
They have to convince me that they're a safe way to lose this $3.5 million at this point. Because in some ways, foreclosure seems safer.
If the city doesn't forgive the loan, the complex could go into foreclosure and be sold on the open market. That would remove existing rent restrictions and potentially displace residents. The council is expected to revisit the issue in January. Two cities in the northwest suburbs won national honors for an event that connects the community with the police department. Brooklyn Park's National Night Out program won first place in the country this year. Maple Grove took second place. During the August event, neighborhoods host parties and invite first responders to attend. It's meant to strengthen neighborhood bonds and prevent crime. This year, Maple Grove also hosted a large party at Central Park, giving families a chance to explore emergency response vehicles. Each year, this longtime New Hope mayor makes hundreds and hundreds of cookies. Emily Haugen explains why, after 12 years of this kitchen tradition, New Hope Mayor Kathi Hemken is hanging up her apron.
Okay, I'm taking this one batch out here.
This December morning, a New Hope church kitchen is filled with a sense of something sweet, courtesy of Mayor Kathi Hemken.
1,258.
That many cookies. An end-of-year unifier for city staff.
We lose our potholders.
Hemken says it's her way of saying thank you.
I don't do anything. I don't have a hammer. I don't build anything. What I can do is I can bring people together and I can let them do their job.
Hemken says this is probably her 12th year baking for the city. That makes up most of her years as New Hope mayor, a job she took in 2009.
Did you ever think we'd be back here baking cookies?
40-some years later.
Yeah.
As the 100 dozen operation goes underway, it's almost like a dance. Hemken is accompanied by her friend and former coworker, Lorraine Kloss.
Kathi doesn't just serve the city. She serves every single person in the community from what I've known of her all these years. She's way beyond being a mayor.
I'll bring them over to you. You can put the stars on, and then we'll put them back.
It's a deal.
Okay.
Kloss only joined Hemken's cookie team 2 years ago. She says she's happy to help.
She's such an advocate of helping people. So I want to help her too.
But this is the pair's last December because Hemken's 16 years as mayor are coming to a close as longtime council member John Elder takes her spot.
So I want him to succeed in his own way. But this has been my thing, and it's kind of been a lark.
Though this tradition closes with her. The city's built many things during Hemken's tenure that will still stand.
In the 16 years that I've been mayor, they tell me that we've put $200 million into the New Hope economy. $200 million.
But Hemken says it wasn't all her. She was just the cheerleader and cookie maker.
All of these things are really things that help build community. And if you don't have community, you don't have anything.
The former home of Earl Brown Lanes in Brooklyn Center now has a second life. In this edition of Business Matters, we take you inside Los Campeones, a gym that caters to folks who have an affinity for weightlifting.
This is essentially the Mall of America of gyms.
Nearly every gym has features like weights and cardio equipment, but Los Campeones isn't exactly like most gyms.
To see dumbbells that go up to 175 pounds, not that I'm ever gonna lift those, but it's impressive.
This gym is a 35,000 square feet powerlifter's paradise. Yes, it has amenities.
This is where all the bodybuilders go to practice their
posing routines for their bodybuilding shows.
Just not the ones that people typically associate with fitness centers.
So a lot of people who compete in powerlifting, they come here because we have the stuff that they're going to be using.
Evan Harris is the manager of this new Brooklyn Center location. He helped to transform this building from a vacant bowling alley to the gym you see today.
It was an absolute mess, and it was totally gutted. There was no bowling lanes. There was nothing. It was just concrete, garbage, and dirt.
After 7 months of hard work to renovate a building that had been vacant since 2015, they officially opened their doors 2 weeks ago.
It looks great now. I mean, it's crazy, man.
The hope is that other folks will feel the same way. So far, the early reaction has been positive. Emily Durand and her father, Patrick, took the day off to check out the new space and lift weights together because, well, that's what you do when you're into weightlifting.
It's like the most inclusive gym as far as motivation goes, and just like the environment is unmatched for a gym.
You won't find a pool or sauna here, but you will find a room dedicated to mixed martial arts.
This is our first MMA room in Los Campeones.
Sometimes all it takes is a vision and a little determination to create what they call the best gym in town.
I really think that this gym's gonna impact the community out here in Brooklyn Center in a really good way.
While the gym is open, more equipment is still on the way. Membership fees start at around $65 per month. Finally, this segment, it wouldn't be the holiday season without a few songs to stir up a little Christmas cheer. We leave you now with a performance from the Treble Tones, a New Hope-based choral group that's celebrating 60 years. They're performing Dominic the Donkey at Tradition Senior Living in Brooklyn Park. Enjoy.
It's Dominic.